Hi, fellow gypsies. Mocha Gypsy here. And tonight I want to talk about the most dangerous time in a woman's life. Um, Most people believe it's when a woman is trying to leave an abusive partner or gets pregnant, is pregnant. Those two things are second and third on the list. The most dangerous time for a woman is when she's happy, when just about everything is going right in her life and her energy is flying high and things are just going so well. All right. And the thing about that is when you're in that sort of energy, you'll likely to attract um, some great people, but that's less common. You're far more likely to attract, and it's far more common when you're flying that high to attract energy vampires, those who see your light and want to use it for themselves, and those who wish to destroy it and destroy you as a result of that. And sometimes all of that, all of the above. Um, when I when I met my two husbands, it was during the happiest moments of my life. Okay, my first husband. I was 25. I was into um, filmmaking, uh, film production, and everything like that. I was like volunteering on film sets, at special award events, meeting famous people, making contacts, and everything. And I felt like I was where I needed to be, and I was starting to move, you know. And I met my husband, and I let him step into my life, and him being an older man, he sucked in and ate up all that energy, and of course he found a way to have me um, quit what I was doing for his own benefit. Um, and that was just a shame because one day my life was about pursuing my dreams and aspiration, and was actually making moves in that direction, to in the span of just a couple of months, now my life was all about him and having the relationship work and dealing with everything. Okay. The second time I the second time I was happiest in my life, uh, when I was an RVer, a solo full-time RVer on the road, traveling the country. I think looking back, that was like the happiest time I was as an adult. Okay. Just moving from city to city, um, blogging about it, making a few videos here and there. Um, and I was just super happy. And not too long after that, that's when I met my second husband. All right. And you don't even have to meet the person in person. All right. In the spiritual, time and space doesn't really exist. So when I met him online, he was still able to catch on and latch onto my energy right up until we actually met. Okay. And, he would always mention about like how happy I was, how contented I was with the simple things in life. He'd be next to me when we're like out on the street and kids will come up to me, I like her. Or, older women would just say, oh, you're beautiful. You're this, you're that, And I think he decided pretty early on to try to destroy me because of that. So anyway, I'm saying all this to say is you have to be careful. Um, that's when you're at your most vulnerable. You're most vulnerable to having the wrong person in your life, because there's a lot of dark souls out there. There's a lot of envious people out there. And when you just come in and you walk into a room or you walk down the street, those who are desperate for the energy of another, or those who are bent on hurting somebody, especially when you're a woman, you can attract them just like that. And you just have to be really careful. You have to be really careful. You know, the easiest way, the most common way that this plays out, or a good demonstration of this is like, women who stay single for a long time, right? And they want a boyfriend real bad. And by some fluke or whatever, they finally meet somebody. And like a week after they're into a relationship, all these other men come out of the woodwork wanting to ask them out on dates, saying, boy, I wish I met you before. Or, hey, why don't you even be my girlfriend, And, the woman will complain saying, where were these guys months ago? Oh my God. Well, that's because you being finally in that one relationship shot up your energy, brightened your light, and now you're a beacon for every type of person coming your way. And not all of them are good. All right? So that's like a common scenario that I grew up hearing and seeing, you know? So, how do you prevent this? Well, you have to understand what's going on. You have to first understand that you are in a vulnerable state. And maybe the danger is when things are going so well and when you're so happy and the universe is aligning for you, it's easy to feel a little bit invincible. It's easy to believe that the party won't stop, but you're vulnerable to someone making that party stop. And how you protect yourself is being aware that, that's what you will more commonly attract, the bad guys. So keep your boundaries up. Use your discernment, because it's when things are going so well in your life, it's easy to let your guard down because you feel the universe working in your favor. You feel yourself, feel things lining up for you and everything. And you don't expect something bad to just happen. Where the truth is, attracting the wrong person in your life, you may not recognize that bad. It'll slowly sneak up on you. That's when you attract the narcissists and the psychopaths and the sociopaths. So you've got to keep those boundaries up, even when you feel like letting your guard down in the world or with a promising new person. And if you're going to let a new friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, take that as an opportunity to have them wait an extra long time before you let them into your life or into your heart. Okay? Because remember, time is your best friend and your greatest weapon. So that's it. Guys, let me know what you think. So anyhow, stay magical.